In 2019, for those of you who remember, or 2018, 2019, I actually used to play Witches as my very first Protect deck. And you may be wondering, it's been a format, an entire format has changed. Standard is now complete S, and we had a premium ban list even. So now, at this very hour, they've decided to give us Witches support. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Mr. here. Today we are back to cover Witches from the collection. I'm just really excited to finally have this deck back again because I am just a huge Witches fan. So let's break down this deck really fast. Our grade 3s, we play 2 copies of Scarlet Witch Coco. This is the one you came here for from the thumbnail. We play 4 copies of Benoit, which Yo-Yo, 4 copies of Wisteria, which Zozo. Let's break it down. Coco, simplest one. 2 skills, when rolled on top of a grade 2, you draw a card. It's free, so if you use this as your first grade 3 right target, it's pretty cool. Second skill is, once per turn, count +1, so blast a grade 3, draw 2 cards, discard any number of witch from your hand, and swap them out for your protects. So if you want to flex your Mangatsu protects, you can do that as well. So this is how the deck used to work. You really just throw out all your witches and you just swap them for defense and protection, and you just drag on the game very long because you have a lot of protect. But then you may be saying, oh, come on man, it's been 4 years. I'm not here to just sit out 5 turns and die. Very true, that's not what you came for. So let's actually talk about the rest of the witches, which we have Benoit, which Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo has 2 skills, a very long one and a short one. So we start off with the best skill, which is on Vanguard and on the front row circle, Vanguard circle. At the end of the battle that your grade 3 witch attacks, if it's the first battle of this turn. So wave 1, you count +1, discard 2 cards from hand, write a witch from your hand as stand. Super simple skill, it works really well. If people are saying, oh my goodness, Cecilia is broken, guys, well, this is our Cecilia. We actually have multi-attacks in witches, who knew? So I just think this card is really good, and there is more to it actually, because when this card is being rolled upon, you can actually superior call this card to a front row rearguard circle, or you may gain a protect. So you can either choose protect acceleration, or you can just get an alpha early effect. And if it's on the front row rearguard circle, you can actually just use the skill again to just, restand your Vanguard, or not really restand, it's get an extra Vanguard attack. So no matter how you view it, this card is actually really good and holistic. For the deck, I definitely recommend it at a 4-off. But you may be saying, there is a problem. How do I get my magic numbers? How do I get my power from? That's where Zozo comes in. Zozo, when she attacks, you reveal as many protects from your hand as you wish, and your front row gains 5k for each. So that's pretty good, because you're stacking protects, you're getting protects. Now you can just flip them all out from your hand, reveal it to your opponent, but you already know it's there, and then your front row gains 5 for each. So you can lead to some really devastating numbers. Second skill is, when her attack hits, count +1, you drop. Super simple. I like it. Moving on to our grade 2s, we play... These are the ones I forgot the names, I'm so sorry. 3 of the new one. This was a PR. This was a PR. So all the witches PRs have been reprinted, so we don't have to worry about the deck being too expensive. As you notice, none of the grade 2s have survived from last time, so we threw out the old archaic core because we've gained such great modern support. So let's talk about it. This one has 2 skills. When she's on the Guardian Circle, you can discard as many number of Sentinels as you wish. She gains 20k for each, 20k shield. So if you're scared of Hamill, don't be scared, because now Hamill cannot hurt you anymore. Second skill of this unit is, when this unit is discarded from your hand, if your Vanguard is a witch, so +1, call this to rearguard. Yay, we have a discard for the Brainy Papia, which is pleased. I really like this one, but I forgot her name. Her skill is, when she's rolled upon by a unit, you can actually discard a card from your hand and gain a protect. Yay, protect acceleration. Malkuth is still very angry. The second skill is, when she attacks, reveal as many protects as you wish from your hand. She gains 5k for each. So now, not only do you have the Zozo stuff, you can now use Zozo in the pocket form in terms of your own grade 2 beaters. So that's just really good altogether. This card is definitely a 4-off in your witches deck. And with this one, she also used to be PR. I remember owning the non-foil version of this. It was okay. Skill, if this unit is in your soul, if your Vanguard is a grade 3 witch, this unit gains +1 grade. So yeah, it just works perfectly in accordance with Coco. So yeah, that's not bad. Second skill is move this into your soul. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order. So it really just helps you with the whole moving to grade 3 and speeding up Coco by a turn if you really need to. Plus rearranging the deck means when you do Coco, you can actually check out what you're going to draw first. So okay, this is a really good card if you intend to play Coco in your Witches deck. But if not, then I recommend the grade 2 Chalke Vanilla for Witches. It's a vanilla, but it is high stats. So yeah, go figure. Finally, for our grade 1s, we play 4 copies of this one, the new one, and we play 4 copies of this vanilla, and 4 copies of Lulu. Is it Lulu? I can't remember. Alright, so these 2 are actually returning faces. This is new. Let's talk about the new one first. Very simple skill. When you ride a witch on top of her, you draw a card. Yay! We love that synergy. Second skill is Soul Blast 1 and rest this unit. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. If there are 3 or more witches, you can actually move them around. You can put 1 into hand, 1 into soul, and then the last one goes to the bottom of your deck. If you do not have 3 or more witches in the top 5, everything just gets shuffled back to deck. So the thing is, that's why we play so many witches, because we really just want to benefit off this engine. We do place at a 4 because it is valuable, so do keep that in mind. We also play this 15k vanilla because it's just not bad defense. It's still a witch, so it's really not bad. It's fine. Lastly, this is one of the returning faces. I really miss this card from my old witches deck. I love it. Her skill is very simple. If she boosts an attack that hits, you can move this into soul and count last 1 and draw a card. So okay, that's pretty simple. And from the soul, when you're grade 3 or greater, witch is road, you soul last 1, you rear card this card out to a rear guard circle. So you can actually loop this card from the same copy. It moves from the rear guard to the soul to the rear guard, and you can go on and on, as long as you can pay the cost. But the thing that really stands out is the fact that she's also a witch, and that she can actually keep on your little draw engine and plus engine for the board. So that really helps a lot. As you probably can imagine, our trigger lineup is really easy. We play 12 crits because we have a restanding vanguard. And we also have a lot of draws, so we can really let crits be here. And we play 4 normal heals because we actually want the early game damage, so it's fine. And that's why we don't need heal guards. We rather the late game defense. And that is it for our witches deck. It is very fast deck because the deck is really simple. It's using a very archaic core, but yet it just performs so well with the new support. The new support was designed really well in my opinion because they knew exactly what they were working with and they could improve upon it. Is this gonna be a new meta OTT deck? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But this is definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. Witches went from really obscure niche deck that it has been trying to be since BTO3, and it's finally broken out the ice after the entire format has died. Thank you all so much for watching. We are still on our streak for VCall, so if there's a deck you want to see, let us know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.